is, now they have started it so late. Implied meaning is, the implied meaning is Shuddha Chaitanya. And for the Shuddha Chaitanya, the teacher has chosen the word Akhanda Chaitanya. Akhanda means that what is partless. Akhanda Chaitanya, partless. So even whether that Chaitanyam you are going to call Ishvara or Jiva, what is the real case of the Chaitanya, of the consciousness, is undivided, partless. Okay. So though this Ishvara appears as everything animate and inanimate, yet Parameshwara in the true sense is partless. Now, up to this, if you are clear, now we can go into the commentary which throws more light on this topic, on the same topic. Tadeva upapadayati. Now the commentator says, the most interesting part about this commentary is the commentary is also given by the same author, Mahadevananda. Okay, so this Mahatma, the great teacher Mahadevananda, he only is giving this commentary. So he says, Tadeva, the same thing is now upapadayati. Same means what? Tattvam padartham siddham bhavati was said. How do the tat and tvam padarthas become evident to you, siddham? How does it become evident? How does it come to your understanding with clarity? So he says, Tadeva, the same thing is being said further. Means the same thing is explained further. Okay? Not same thing is said. So it is not repetition. It is same thing is explained with more clarity. Tadeva upapadayati tathahi iti. How does he begin the explanation? Tathahi, so also iti. Tat padartham shodhayati. And that in that process now, Tat padartham is being clarified. Maya, Mayadi samashti. Now he chooses the first word, Mayadi samashti. So Maya adihi yasyaha sthula sukshma bhutayaha samashte sa tathokta Maya adishcha so samashtischa iti anantaram karmadharaya. Okay, that is a samasika padam. Mayadi samashti. Mayadi samashti is what? A compound word. The word by itself, how is it? A compound word. It is a samasika padam. How do we understand it? It says, understand it as karmadharaya, one form of the compound, where there are those two words, but those two words are saying that it is Maya, and also Maya is Adihi. How is that totality upadhi? Mayadi means beginning with Maya. Maya is the Adi. Maya is the Adi, beginning with Maya. Maya means, now the word Maya is used, it means total causality. Somebody with good English knowledge. Who is that? Can somebody help me? Yeah. Hema Shetty, is it causality the right thing or causality? What should be the right pronunciation?
I think it is causality, Swami.
Causality. Okay, so not bad. So now what happens is Maya, total causality. Instead of saying total causality, samashti karana, the teacher chooses only the word Maya for the sake of brevity. Maya adihi yasya. So that part Maya adi by itself is a samasika padam. This samasa is bahuvrihi. But then that bahuvrihi samasa further compounds into karmadharaya samasa. So how will this word be? Bahuvrihi garbhita karmadharaya samasa. Got it? Look at that, how much attention we have to pay to the words. That's why the formation of the words is very, very important. In fact, this is whole thing is Shabda Shastram. Shabda Shastram means the Shast. This is not some, we have, everything is Siddham over here. Parameshwara is Swayam Siddhavastu. We don't have to do anything, create anything, any change. It is already there. What you are experiencing is Parameshwara. But the foolishness is that in spite of it being Parameshwara, one is not able to see and be free. Correct? So all that we require is just understanding. And this understanding is brought to you by the words. And therefore, understanding the words is important. So this is not meant so that you will be able to have an experience. We are going to give you an experience. No, sir. All that we do is give you the clarity, understanding. And what is the instrument for that understanding? Inference? No, sir. What? Shabdaha. The words. That's why. So how is this Mayadi Samashti? How is this word treated? Mayadi is Bahuvrihi Samasa. And when Mayadi Samashti, when that Samashti is also compounded together with Mayadi, it is the Karmadharaya Samasa. So the Bahuvrihi Samasa is now further compounded with the Karmadharaya Samasa. It becomes Bahuvrihi Garbhita Karmadharaya Samasa, as if it is in the Bahuvrihi Samasa has gone into the womb of the Karmadharaya. So now here we get it. He says it like this. Maya adihi yasyaha sthula sukshma bhutayaha samashte Sat Thokta Mayadishcha Asau Samashtischa iti Anantaram Karmadharaya. Maya is the Adi of the total subtle and the total gross. So this is the Upadhi. Okay, what is the Upadhi? Mayadi Samashti. Don't forget it. Mayadi Samashti is the Upadhi. Now, Ayam Bhavaha. Now, what does that total complete sentence it wants to tell you here? Samashti Sthula, Samashti Sukshma, Sharira, Maya, Tad Pad Maya, Tad Upahita, Tad Apahita nahi. There is this printing mistake. Tad Upahita, Vaishwanara, Sutratmeshwara Chaitanyam. Now, when consciousness conditioned by these three, how does it that Chaitanyam is now called as Vaishwanara, Hiranyagarbha, and Ishvara? Chaitanyam only is called. That conscious being only is called as all these things. Okay? Tad upahita. Conditioned by that. Conditioned by that means conditioned by Maya, total total subtle and total gross. Samashti Karana, Samashti Sukshma, Samashti Sthula. Conditioned by these three. Ishvara Hiranyagarbha Vaishvanara. Vaishvanara Sutratma. Sutratma Hiranyagarbha is same thing. Don't forget. Otherwise, Swamiji, Sutratma is written Hiranyagarbha. You are saying Sutratma, Vaishvanara is one. Vaishvanara has got another synonym, Virat. Sometimes so the Shastras will switch between these words. So you should not get confused. Sutratma Ishvara Chaitanyam. And then Etad Adhara. And the support of all this is what? Anupahita Chaitanya. Support of all this is the unconditioned consciousness. So where is this all upadhi? Prapancha also in consciousness. Now the same consciousness appears conditioned wherever this conditioning is. And so now it appears as all these three. So thus, what is the support of upadhi and upahita? Unconditioned consciousness. How will we say unconditioned consciousness? We will say it as anupahita chaitanyam. How will we say unconditioned consciousness? Anupahita chaitanyam. Don't write anupahita in English and you will write UN, upahita. No, anupahita. AN only, anupahita, not UN, like unhappy. Don't write like that. And this anupahita chaitanyam is akhandam, partless. Is partless, akhanda chaitanyam, etatrayam. So actually speaking, don't see that there are these three things? Upadhi, upahita, anupahita. There are these three things. Yet how does it appear to the cognizer now, the student now? How does it appear? Etatrayam tapta aya pindavat, like the hot iron ball. Tapta aya pindavat aviviktam, indistinct. Indistinct means the discrimination is not there, the distinction is not seen. The aviviktam. What do you mean by distinction is not seen? It means ekatvena avabhasamanam. It seems as if it is one and the same. When you are going to say Ishvara, what is? Do you see it as Maya, as the conditioning? No, it appears Ishvara. And therefore, how is it? Aviviktam means ekatvena avabhasamanam. Okay? Is that, hopefully the thing is clear to you now. Don't listen to it very, very casually. Listen to it with full attention and also understand it and retain it. Okay? Aviviktam ekatvena avabhasamanam tatpadasya vachyarthaha. This is what is the object which is seen by you when the word tat is spoken. Tat padasya vachartha. Whose artha is that? Of the word. Which word? Tat. So tat padasya vachartha. Keep these two things very, very open in your mind. Pada and padartha. Pada means the word, padartha means the object. Got it? Pada means the word. Draw a picture. Write the word pot. And in front of the pot, word, draw the figure of a pot. Object. So pada and padartha. Because we are going to deal with these things a little later. It is important. Pada and padartha. So, vachartha iti tatpada lakshartham. And then the original text goes to show you what is the lakshartha of the word tat. Viviktam iti. How does that book begin? Original thing. Viviktam. Viviktam akhanda chaitanyam tatpadalakshartho bhavati. Got it? Viviktam akhandam. What is the viviktam? Where all these three things are distinctly seen. And that distinction in means what? Mayadi samashti is mithya, which is the upadhi. So let us go step by step. Mayadi samashti is upadhi. Okay? The consciousness conditioned by this upadhi is upahita. And consciousness untouched by this game of the upadhi upahita is unconditioned, partless consciousness. Anupahita chaitanyam. Now, really speaking, what is the status of upadhi? Mithya. And what is the status of consciousness? Satyam. So the satyam and mithya is seen clearly. Correct? And therefore it is viviktam. There is this viveka is done. Distinction is seen. Viviktam. Viviktam akhandam chaitanyam tat padalakshartho bhavati. Okay, now. Samashti sthula sukshma sharira mayabhyo viviktam. Distinct from all these three upadhis. Viviktam, that's why it is viviktam, distinct. He says viviktam means what? Viviktam. He says vivekena anvaya vyatirekabhyam prithakritya. That viviktam means it is not that, actually that there is some sort of segregation, like, separating pebbles or small little pebble from the rice grains. No. How is it? It is totally a function of buddhi. That viviktam means vivekena. It is only through your discrimination. That's why it is vivekena. That vivekena, how to do the viveka over there? He says anvaya vyatirekabhyam. So we have seen one process called as adhyaropa. Now we have to see under the adhyaropa we have one more thing, and that is anvaya vyatireka. Anvaya vyatireka means inclusion and exclusion. Anvaya Vyatireka means inclusion and exclusion. Inclusion and exclusion. That is called as Anvaya Vyatireka. Okay. Now, Vivekena Anvaya Vyatireka Prithakritya. Prithakritya, this is how it is segregated, separated, made distinct. Vivekena Anvaya Vyatireka Prithakritya. Prithakritya means Nishchitya. Prithakritya means having segregated means Nishchitya. There should be Nishchaya. Conclusively understood. Okay? और कुछ होता है, कुछ ऐसे ही, कुछ ऐसे ही, कुछ ऐसे वैसे नहीं. This is how it is. Clearly understood. See how beautiful. That's why the beauty of how these teachers employ the words. And if we are simply able to pay attention to every word, like when we go to a goldsmith shop, how we pay attention to every gram and the smallest this thing, is not it? कितना बना ये कितना बना 1 gram इतना छोटा milligram. So you pay attention even to the minute little weight. भाई साहब 10 ग्राम तो नहीं है, 9.5 ग्राम दिखता है. अरे 9.5 मतलब 10 होता है. You say no. Would you not do that when you are going to purchase gold? How alert you are with that small little, like that we have to pay attention to the teacher, because every word over here that is like a gold. क्योंकि यहाँ वहाँ नहीं होने देते वो. 19-20 चलता है, अप्रोक्सीमेट नहीं है, एक्यूरेट है. This is not a whole thing. It's the same thing now. Will you say that if you want to buy gold and then you are going to buy 10 grams and this fellow gives you 9.5 grams, चलता है भाई, आधा ग्राम तो है. You say no, आधा ग्राम हुआ जब कम तो उसका कम पैसा लेगा, है ना. निश्चितम पृथक्कृत्य means निश्चित्य, निश्चितम. अखंड चैतन्यम. How is it? Akhanda Chaitanyam. Anupahita Chaitanyam is how? Partless consciousness. Akhanda Chaitanyam. We are not talking about object of awareness, object of consciousness. We are simply talking about what? Consciousness itself. So Akhanda Chaitanyam Tattvanusandhanam Vakye Tatpada Laksharthaha Ityarthaha. That Taksharthaha it is written. Please make it La, not Ta. Those who have the book, then they will see that there are few printing mistakes. Typo, they call it typo. Tatpada Lakshartha. So this is the Lakshartha. This object is the implied meaning of the word Tat. Where? Not everywhere. In the sentence Tattvamasi. Because the word Tat is a pronoun. It can be used anywhere. But we are saying it is the implied meaning. This is the object of the of the word Tat. Hai. No. In this particular sentence, Tattvamasi. So, Tattvamasi Vakye Tat Pada Laksharthaha Iti Ityarthaha. So, got it? Now, my question to you before we proceed further, my question to you is, how was this distinction possible? How did he say that the distinction between Upadhi and Upahita and Anupahita became possible? How? 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 Can somebody answer? Put your mics on. Let me hear who's listening. Arey Baba. कैसे हुआ possible? क्या हुआ इसको?
Because of Viveka, Swamiji.
Yes, means what?
Jnana.
Means what? Means what? Means
Swamiji, by the process of Anvaya and Vyatireka.
very good. It is that when we are saying that it is distinct and there is distinction, and that distinction is because of Viveka, because of that knowledge, it means what? Anvaya Vyatireka. Now Viveka means what? Just don't use the common thing, Viveka, because of knowledge. Hey, that is too general. What do we mean by Viveka in this case? Anvaya, Anvaya Vyatireka. What is Anvaya Vyatireka? Inclusion and exclusion. Anvaya Vyatireka. Got it? Now, therefore comes the next question, sir. Can you please put some light on what is Anvaya Vyatireka? Because this is the upaya. It is the process to see the distinction. Tatpada and Tvampadas Shodhana Upaya. Can you tell us what is Anvaya and Vyatireka in our case? He says, surely we will. Etad Anvaya Vyatireka. Oh, Tat Padartha Shodhana Upaya. Oh, these two are the Shodhana Upayas. The process through which the Tat Pada will be clearly understood. Okay? How is it? What is that Anvaya Vyatireka? What is that inclusion, exclusion, sir? We will discuss that, but we will discuss that when we meet in our next class. Brahmaham yat prasadena mayi vishvam prakalpitam Shrimat Swayam Prakashakhyam Pranavami Jagata Ya Paramatma Jagat Srishtva Pravivesha Punaswayam Tang Krishnam Pratyagatmanam Vande Gopi Manoharam Yasya Prasadat Hamatvayatma Vishwam Samastam Mayi Kalpitancha Tam Sarvalokaika Gurum Sadashri Swayam Prakasham Gurumanatosmi Gurunam Charanam Khosham Pranipatya Nirantaram Tatkripalishato Dvaita Chinta Kaustubhamarabhe Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayana Sutra Bhashyakritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinam Murtaye Namaha. Thank you, friends. Thank you all. You know, the other day I was listening to someone. Please, remove that live thing. I was listening to someone. They said, "Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha." It is not Guruve Namaha. It is Chaturthanta, meaning it is the dative case, and it is Gurave Namaha.